Hey guys, welcome back. So today's Thursday, October 21st. Hive sent out an email to people that subscribe to their email list about an update. So I wanted to get to the update, and it's all good news for you guys, including myself. So I do own Hive for clarification. So let's get into the news here. So Hive is increasing their hash power by 585 petahashes by buying 6,500 high-performance Bitcoin miners. So here's what they have to say. So Hive is excited to announce the purchase of 6,500 next-generation Bitcoin miners. The new machines have an aggregate hash power of 585 petahash, which is good per second. The integration of these miners into Hive's systems will be made in tranches over the next 130 days. So I've updated my Excel sheet on this, and we'll go over this here after this news here. So they will be placed in the existing facilities and in our newly constructed data centers at our campus in New Brunswick, Canada. So next generation miner expansion, the new equipment sourced from top global manufacturers expected to be received and in operation by the end of February 2022 in 3 tranches with 3,000 miners in December of this year, 2021, and 3,100 miners in January of 2022, and 400 miners in February of 2022. At the current difficulty and Bitcoin price, these purchased miners will generate approximately an additional 3.7 Bitcoins per day, which is nice, or equivalent to an additional $250,000 in daily income, which is a lot. Also, it will be an extra 7.5 million in monthly run rate income. Bitcoin continues to have a daily volatility of plus or minus 6%, and investors should be aware of this volatility. It is a high risk, high reward investment. It is. Let me see here. We are pleased to be building a strategic alliance with the leading ASIC manufacturer, Canon, to achieve our goals and drive value for our shareholders with executing on a transaction that increases our cash flow and green mining capacity, Frank continued. Hive currently has approximately 1.2 exahash, so I looked through the miners to kind of figure out where they're at right now, and I'll provide that number to you guys as well, as far as which ones I think are mining right now. Exahash per second of Bitcoin mining capacity, and with this new purchase, Hive's Bitcoin ASIC pipeline will be at 2 exahash by December 2021 and 3 exahash by March of 2022. So this is great news, obviously, for the investors here. They're doing a lot of great things as far as getting the hash rate up in their operations. In addition to this, we are expanding our current active Ethereum mining capacity from approximately 4,000 gigahash per second to 6,000 gigahash in the new facility in Sweden. So that is also great news. Let's take a look at their HODL strategy here. So we continue to HODL our Bitcoin production. This new production, along with our monthly deliveries of previously announced miners, will quickly accelerate building up our Bitcoin reserves. Presently, we HODL 1,266 Bitcoin in custodial wallets. Our goal of 2 exahash of pure Bitcoin mining without factoring in attractive cash flow from Ethereum production conversion. So this is where I'm thinking that they're going to start converting the Ethereum that they make over to Bitcoin, which I would almost like to see them hold on to the Ethereum, because I think Ethereum could go up even more than Bitcoin. So Bitcoin goes up 3x or 4x from where it's at right now. I think Hive or Ethereum has a possibility of going up maybe 6x, 8x. So I don't know if that's a good thing, at least not yet. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. By the end of the calendar year, so we'll have to see if they obviously do that. Okay, so let's take a look at their stock really quick here and what it's doing right now pre-market. So Hive is actually up 18 cents in the pre-market to 415. We've obviously had nice 4 days of huge increases in the stock. We've gone up basically, let's see here, from the low here on October 15th to the high yesterday. I can't see that, right around, we went up to almost 4, what did we go up to, 410? So there was a 39, almost 40% increase in the stock price in the last couple of days. So we've had huge run up in that. Volume-wise, we've obviously had huge volume here. We had a volume of 20.87 million just yesterday. And then we had 13.5 million the day before and 13 million on Monday, I think it was. So obviously the volume has definitely increased largely on this. Could somebody have known that these miners were coming online? Is this somebody about pre-buying the stock before the announcement? I don't know. But it's interesting to see that obviously this is pumping. This could be also because of where Bitcoin has pumped in the last couple of days. So if we look at Bitcoin right now, and we go back to October 18th, which is where we starting to pump with Hive. we went up in Bitcoin price from a low here of almost 60,000 up to 66. So we've gone up about, roughly 12%. So obviously Hive is outperforming Bitcoin right now as far as percentage increase, which is excellent to see. Because we do think, or at least I do think, that Hive is undervalued right now. So let's take a look at the numbers here really quick, and we'll go from there. Let's see here, Hive quarters. Okay. So here are I added this in here just today to make it kind of a little bit easier to figure out what their hash rate is based on the miners. So I copied this over from our miners here, which is the petahash speed right here. So that made it a little bit easier for me to figure out which miners are possibly installed, as they said they have 1.2 right now, and they're expecting to be at 2 exahash by the end of the year in December. Let's see here. The stock price right now is at $397. Market cap is at $1.7 billion. Shares outstanding is at 384 million. Current price to earnings is at 25.25. So based on the information we have, 1.2 exahash right now, I'm calculating it's these green miners here that are highlighted here. These are the ones that are possibly running right now. That would give us the 1.2 exahash. And then the ones in yellow would be the ones that would be added on to give us the extra 2 exahash by the end of the year. So the new ones that are coming online in December, January, and February are these down here. So I got those coming in on December. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that can be installed basically like the 1st of December. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt be running for basically a month here. So that's the income from those. And then we have these over here that look like they might not have been received yet, along with these. These were supposed to be in August. We got some other ones here that are October, November, December that were supposed to be delivered. I don't know if those are being delivered. And other ones over here, October, November, December, so I don't know if the shipment delays are on those. But just based on the numbers, these are the ones that are calculating up to the 1.2 exahash. I could be wrong on this. This is just my estimate. It could be the other way around. It could be the ones that are the lower. But I mean, the miners are all pretty much the same here. They're all 90 terahash or gigahash, no terahash, and then 100,000 terahash. So the only one that I'm kind of curious on is whether the 74. I mean, these are down here are all mining. I'm guessing, unless they're switching those out for the faster miners. I just don't know that. But based on the numbers, this is kind of what I'm calculating right now. So I could be off, obviously, my numbers here. As always, do your own research before investing in anything. And I also increased their Ethereum mining capacity for the price. I checked out the website whattomine.com as far as the current hash rate and what's the profitability right now, and it came out to be $19.14. So that obviously increased their production as well as what they're going to be possibly making this time around. Okay, so based on all those numbers, there's a lot. We came up with an estimated gross revenue for the quarter of around 98 million. We're estimating around 58 million for Q3 or Q2 for them. This is going to be Q3 right now that we're in. So this is kind of where we're just estimating right now. We just don't know for sure, and as far as what the miners are actually going to be mining. Okay, so based on that information, let's take a look at the miner comparison here. So we have, let me see here. So we got Hive here, current stock price 397, market cap is at 1.72. Is that correct? Or is that off? Let me see here. Nope, that's correct, 1.7 billion right now. Shares outstanding 384 million. Current price to earnings is 25.25. Estimated gross revenue for the year is, we're estimating 227 based on these numbers down here. So obviously for Q4, Q1, and Q2 won't change. The only thing that's going to change obviously is going to be our Q3, which we're currently in. So we're saying current quarter is going to be at 98 million, right? Last 3 quarters we were at roughly 129. We're estimating this on the Q2 quarter because we haven't had the results yet. And then so the combined total would be 227 million for the year if everything plays out the way we have it here. And then if we do obviously a 50% discount from it, we're looking at 113 million net revenue, which would give us a stock price roughly of $5.90 is where they should be. If we go to 75%, we're looking at $88.85. So there's obviously room to play here between these two numbers, depending where their net income comes in. Okay. So based on that information, right now, we're saying the stock price should be around $5.90. It is right now down basically $1.93 from where it should be. So we have a $1.93 upside potential. If Bitcoin goes up to 100,000, everything else stays the same. They should be at around 724 with obviously a 50% discount from estimated gross revenue using a 20 price to earnings multiple. And then if Bitcoin goes up to 150,000, it should be at 918 and 200,000 at 1112. That is all currently at with the current miners installed and everything else like that. So from today, they should go up in value to 49 to be valued by basically what I'm guessing they should be. So it's a 49% upside. If it's 100,000 for Bitcoin, it should go up 82%. 150,000, it should go up 131%, and 200,000 go up 180% in value based on the numbers. And then if we look at their total HODL right now, so we updated this to 1,266 for their HODL, and that gives us total HODL value of 191 million. So their HODL to market cap is basically 11% of their market cap is what they HODL right now, the 191 million. And that gives us an X factor of 9 times their current HODL value to market cap. So we know last time that they provided they have over 25,000 Ethereum that they HODL at a current price of 4,317. That gives us Ethereum HODL value of 107 million, and then BTC value comes in at 83 million. So for a total HODL value of 191 million for them. So obviously they have good numbers here provided. They're obviously adding more. Let's take in all of these guys in here as well. And then we'll see where they stand compared to the other guys right now. So if we look at Hive, let's take a look at here. Percentage difference. So obviously Bitfarms currently still has the more upside potential a little bit, along with DigiHost, based on the numbers. But Hive is obviously doing great. They've had a nice run up in the last couple of days. They've been beating the other miners in price appreciation. So that's why this has gone down to 49%, because they have increased in price so much in the last couple of days, which is good to see. Obviously, they're getting closer to where I think they should be valued at. So compared to the other miners, they're doing a great job right now as far as stock price appreciation and where they should be getting close to it. Hot 8 is pretty well valued right now. Marathon, I still keep thinking it's overvalued. I know that they have a lot of miners coming online. Riot, same thing. Argo is getting close as well to being well valued, and DigiHost is just down at the bottom here. And there's reasons for DigiHost, I think. We covered that in a video that we did a couple days ago. So overall, I think it's good numbers. But let me know what you guys think. So I'll be posting the Excel file on my Patreon page for patrons, and you guys can take a look at it there if you like. That should be going live here in the next couple minutes. It is right now 5:45, or actually 5:45. So they'll be going up around 7 o'clock, and then the video should be up live by 8 o'clock. They'll go a little bit fast on Patreon, but they'll be live on YouTube within probably 8 o'clock. I'm going to get it to you guys before the market opens. As always, guys, do your own research, but great numbers from Hive as far as what they're going to be installing, what they're currently mining, and things like that. So happy to see that. Obviously, the price has been doing great. So let me know what you guys think of the numbers, what you guys think of the projections that I have here, my estimates, and we'll call it a day, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then,